you're going to look like you are an aggressor. You are going to be playing into the hands of the people who left this bad review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Neil Winteregg. Today, I want to do a quick talk, which when I say quick, we'll see how quick I can keep it today, on responding to negative reviews online, whether this be Google or Facebook or something of that nature, whether or not you want to respond to a negative review, how do you handle those, and what can be done about them. Now, if in the course of business, you will run across somebody who's going to leave you a bad review. In fact, I actually think it's kind of normal to see at least one bad review when there's 100 5-star reviews, but it is going to happen at some point in time. And not every review is going to be representative of what actually occurred for that person to leave you a 1-star review. Let's look at it from the perspective of how do we handle reviews? Well, first off, every time you get a positive review, you always answer that back. Say, thank you so much. We loved working with you. Thank you so much. We're glad you came to our restaurant. Always leave good, positive answers and responses on those good reviews so that people can see that you are actually curious and interested in what it is that's going on in your place of business. Now, when those bad reviews come in, your first response is usually to get really upset, really frustrated, want to call them a liar, tell them that that's not how it happened, etc., etc. Well, if you do that, you're going to now look like you are kind of an aggressor, or you are going to be playing into the hands of the people who left this bad review. So you never start slinging mud in the comment section of your business, no matter how much you want to. Believe me, it has happened to me where I was left a review that had zero reality of what occurred. And I just said, okay, I got it. I'm sorry you feel that way. If we can make it right in the future, let us know. And just kind of ended on that note and hope that anybody else who sees that would understand that type of an approach. You never want to start that argument though. I have seen businesses do that. And what's funny is every business that starts arguments in their reviews section of social media or whatever, they always are struggling for positive reviews. They're always averaging that 4 stars or 3.5 or 4.1, and they feel like they have a 5-star product. The first thing that you have to understand is that you might be able to learn something from this negative review, and you also have to see if what they're saying may or may not be correct. But let's say it's not correct. Let's say it's just a bad review and you don't agree that the food that night was as bad as they say it was. Just reach out and say, hey, we're sorry that happened. If we can make it go right, or we can have you come back and you can order that same dish and have it cooked properly, we would love to do that for you, and just leave it as is. Put yourself out there, let people know that you did see it and that you offered to make it correct for that person, and then just carry on and act like nothing happened. Now, if you are getting multiple bad reviews, that's when you have to understand that you really do have a problem of some sort occurring. You can't keep your head stuck in the sand anymore about that, and understand that you are having an issue that's leaving these 1-star reviews. I've seen too many businesses, business owners, restaurant owners, whatever, disagree with everybody else's opinion that the food is bad or that the service is bad. And if everybody is telling you that, including your online reviews, then it's not the food and the people that is the problem. It's you that's the problem. You are turning out a bad product that people don't like, and you have to figure out how to change that so that it doesn't happen again. Now, another thing that you can do when you have a bad star review is you can offer to reach out to those people and make the service correct or fix what they wanted fixed, and you could then ask them to change or update the review. Now, you cannot give them $1,000 and bribe them to change it to a 5-star review, but you could say, hey, I am sorry that it did not work out for you. We are sorry that the product didn't come out the way that you wanted it to, or the way that we wanted it to. We would like to make it right by offering you a free X, Y, and Z. By doing that, most normal good people will then go back and update the review and say, hey, they made this right. I want to give them at least 3 or 4 stars or whatever it is. I've even seen 5-star reviews on websites and places because the owner was willing to work and listen and learn. Now, again, it might not be correct, but you have to do what's real to you and what makes sense to you. I am not saying that the customer is always correct. I've never believed that mentality of the customer is always correct. But if you are getting a bad review, you have to decide, is it worth it to jump through some extra hoops to potentially make this person happy so that they do update the review? And if you think it's worth it, then fine. But if you get just like a ranting, raving lunatic leaving you a 5-star review, don't reach out to them in any way. Just apologize in the comment and carry on. And depending on the abuse that is directed to you in the online review, you should be able to have that flagged and removed and taken off. Google will do that specifically when people are attacking specific people, describing those people, using bad words about the people that were giving them the bad service. You can flag that review, tell Google why you think it should be removed, and they probably will take down a very, very bad one like that that's attacking people specifically. I hope you found this helpful. This is just a little bit about the topic. We have done other videos about reviews online, which you can find here on our channel, on how to respond to good ones or how to get more reviews. This is just a quick rundown on how to maybe get yourself, stay out of trouble from handling bad reviews so that that problem doesn't continue to escalate. If you would like some more help in your business, whether it's marketing, sales, communication, or how to get more positive reviews, click down below and join the Growth Hub for Entrepreneurs. This is a new group that we have set up that anybody can join. It is there for like-minded individuals and entrepreneurs and business owners to be able to be in, to work together, learn more new things, and help grow their business. So if you are one of those entrepreneurs, go down, join that group, and start joining in on the fun. Also, be sure you check out Metapulse.com. They are the channel sponsors here at Matterhorn Business Development. We use their software with all of our clients, and it will be very helpful for you as well. So be sure you give them a click and look into that. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.